is Lawrence, also known as LRW3, and this is the Talk to Me Nice podcast. Before we get started, we got a birthday boy here, man. So he won't actually be on the episode, but since he's sitting here hanging out with us before he goes for his own celebration, I figured we could all wish him a happy birthday real quick. So
happy birthday!
Any words you want to give to the people real quick while we sitting right here?
Nah, if you need a consistent barber, if you need a backup barber, you know, you can come see me at
He wanted to be your side.
He said that.
He wanted to be your side barber.
He said that because he cut my hair today.
You satisfied?
Oh yeah.
You just say that because it's his birthday?
Yeah. Nah. Hey, he hooked me up. He hooked me up, man. On his birthday, man. That's some love.
Bro, I've been with him for years. I don't remember a true friend. When I think about
friend.
You don't have a female
You just
friend.
not want one?
Never linked up
I
with
mean,
him, though.
because look, I mean, I'm not trying to be a boastful dude, but like when we talk and we be on that friendship type level, it ain't never a friendship.
Gotcha.
It's either going we doing some stuff on a low sneaky link, or I'm really getting benefits from you. You driving me somewhere, you helping me.
So you genuinely just like never had a relationship with a person like you was like, I just value this relationship.
Like as far as friendship?
Yeah. And with the opposite sex.
No sir.
Okay.
And that's just me though.
That's
I
what I
mean,
believe.
if y'all are out there and y'all want to be friends, I would love it because.
Well, not my feelings hurt. He
What
said
benefit you got from her?
No.
Right,
What benefit you got from her?
y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Plead the fifth. Next question. Next question. Next question. Your Honor, that's disrespectful.
So even outside of this, we have like real life, real world conversations.
Yeah, we don't have-
but we ain't never have no kind of dealings like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
It depends what he
But-
can sit up
But even right, I was about to say, even then, we were cool and we talked about stuff, but we weren't friends. A friend. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm being dead ass serious.
Okay, so tell me what a friend is.
A friend to me is somebody I can call on no matter what.
Did that.
Oh, I don't like the
She
bitch.
on you, boy. She on you.
On your ass. She on you.
He did, so just
You was-
go to the next question.
He did.
He
Please.
tried to say you can't necessarily say that you've never had a female friend. You just maybe never.
But like, look, the whole conversation we all been having. Your opinion. My status of a friend is not yours.
So that's why I'm asking.
You know what I'm saying? How you look
friends
at a
that be
guy.
there for you.
Right, how you look at a guy and you be like, that's my friend. I might not look at that person and be like, that's my friend. I valued everything you did for me, talked to me about being at your house.
But that didn't
necessarily mean we were friends because it wasn't a day-to-day basis where I can really just rely on you like that. That's my definition as a friend.
You need
like,
consistency.
yeah, I really need that. I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's in me
so
though.
it was too inconsistent. That's what you're saying.
Like you could have been a friend.
I got a question. What did you do for her?
I ain't her friend. I was just
Friend.
I don't call those friends. Like I got brothers. And
That's what I said.
I got people I know.
Yeah, see like how he's saying. I think that's what it is. I think like growing up as a male, like you really protect like who's really around you. Like I don't call him my friend, I don't call him my friend. I wouldn't say they're my best friend, I wouldn't say they're my best friend. Hold on.
Who was your best
Who is your
friend?
best friend if it's not me? Don't be like,
Hey, I don't be like, hey, Ray, my best friend. He's my brother.
Hey,
But everybody know who you
Hey, it
are.
sounds like he's saying to break that code to say best friend. That's what
But you
he's trying
did
to
say it. You was like, no lie, like from high school on, like Ray has been my best friend.
That what I sound like?
Whatever, like it didn't.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like that's my best friend. That's my brother.
And we
So
know
you said both.
we can believe her because she's your female friend.
Hey.
Next question.
Next
question.
And she did your voice and everything.
There is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about. Support what supports you. Here at the Talk to Me Nice podcast, we support all local entrepreneurs. Please contact a local business for any and all of your needs. And when you get there, remember to talk to them nice.
You said you weren't gonna do that part.
No, so
We don't do the intros no more. Like
no, we don't do the little intro and everybody be like, we don't do that no more.
This is what happens when it's your first episode. I'm sorry. Y'all know, so let's talk about that.
No,
This
it's not.
be annoying me like with brothers like him. So, you know, you got light skin, we are light skin, and you got dark skin brothers. Like he's light skin.
I'm like a latte.
He's a middle ass nigga, and like
You the brother we all know who got a different daddy.
Don't be the one that I hate because y'all be like he light skinned and they be like, no, I ain't light skinned. Nah, nigga, you ain't.
Alright.
Yes, he is.
He's definitely light skinned. If he's lighter than us, because we're all dark skinned. I love some dark
He's brown skin.
Hey,
You
pause.
got
Hey,
light
hey,
skin,
pause.
you got brown skin, you got dark skin.
Hey, pause. He's about to sound questionable.
Y'all
He's like a red ball. You like yo. This is why this don't need that. Yeah, this is why you guys never get on the same one.
It's gonna happen.
Alright, man.
Y'all better be good at smoke, man.
Y'all ready? Three? Everybody good? Any question? Good? What is wrong with you? I tried to put my foot down this shit. Hey, please tell me you good. I'm not gonna put that in. Oh, my bad. Don't let me interrupt you. My bad.
I tricked myself.
LRW3,
And
I
got
thought you were
camera
supposed
ready.
to talk to people nice.
Nah, it's called talking to me nice, not talking to you nice. Like,
You probably gonna put this in the video because this shit funny.
y'all ignorant, man. God, please.
But you can give me a high five.
How many shots you had?
One. Come on, let's go.
It was one healthy
He
one.
started the song.
It was a healthy one.
Y'all showing out today.
My name is Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, and this is the Talk to Me Nice podcast. Today I got a lot of excellent people with me, some new faces you haven't seen before. We're going to make this real quick, man. If y'all want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, let people know where they can find you at. Round robin, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I don't care. Everybody introduce themselves real quick.
Darius Fuller, you can find me on Instagram. I am DVRI, Mr. Throw the Phone Challenge, but I ain't never did it. Blessed to be here with these people, man.
What's up, y'all? My name is Aaron. You can find me on Instagram at ALU_GQ. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and I'm Keila. You can find me on Instagram at _flawlessk, and it'll be down there because I ain't gonna spell it. You see.
And I'm Tashee. You can find me on Instagram at IamTA_she.
What's up? I'm J Gabrielle. I'm on Instagram, J Gabrielle Sings. Got my new single. It's called So Good. It's really awesome. It's real good.
My name is Gabrielle. You can find me on Facebook. It's Gabrielle Mays.
Hello, I'm Lucy Felder. You can find me at Instagram at _Lucy Felder.
Hi, I'm Kayla. You can find me on Instagram at ms_waters with 4 S's.
What's up? It's Kid Cam. You can find me on Facebook at Kid Cam and Instagram at Playboy Cam.
That's what's up. Appreciate everybody coming. Y'all make sure y'all speak up, man. We got the fan running, so just make sure that y'all speak over that fan. Do you believe in second chances?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, absolutely.
All right.
Okay, I see the fellas saying yeah, I see the lady saying no.
No,
I mean, I do. I
think
believe in
it's-
second chances.
I've heard one no. I want to hear why.
My thing, well, I say why, it depends on what you need a second chance for.
Exactly.
If it was something that has already been discussed, then no. If it was something that clearly anybody in a relationship would know, like you cheated, then it's a
To
no.
play devil's advocate, if it's something that's already been discussed and y'all are now discussing it again, then they get a second chance.
Right.
Why we gotta discuss it again?
But y'all already discussed it, so he got a second chance.
Oh, the second chance is the discussion.
Okay, gotcha.
So if it hasn't been discussed and we discuss it, then you do it again.
That's the second.
That's your second chance.
So what about?
Gotcha.
So you're not looking for progression. You're looking for perfection. You want something to be resolved at one time that you have.
Question.
Like that. You're right. Not necessarily progression. Not necessarily progression.
Light skin for now.
That's a good question. I like that.
Hey, to
I
be
like
fair,
that.
it depends on what they
I like
progressing.
that.
Cause like if
No,
he cheat on you
so
3
hold on.
times a week, and now he'll cheat on you 2 times a week.
No, absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
still-
But there's sometimes, and this is something that I'll have to say could be addressed with her question. There's sometimes people are doing things because of other traumas that they haven't addressed.
Yeah.
And so like for me, for example, one of my relationships, I've only had 2, so
Jump in
people
your
can do
beat
the
bag,
math.
man. Go ahead.
Look, I was like, people can do the math real quick. One of my relationships wasn't necessarily the most healthy. We were young, whatever. Those things necessarily didn't get handled, though. Even though I thought they did, with time and stuff, you play around and stuff. But those things didn't necessarily get handled. When I got into my next relationship, those things were brought back and I didn't realize it. And so there were certain patterns that I just couldn't break out of because I was in a cycle just because of feelings that I had from prior feelings. And then also, just to get deeper into mental health, recently I learned I have PTSD. So then there's certain things that I was doing just active wise and not understanding. And so not understanding certain traumas, like you can be doing stuff and then you'll blame your partner, but you're not willing to work with your partner on certain things.
I think that's where communication comes into me. If you're telling me you're actively dealing with these traumas and you're actively going to therapy trying to deal with it and stuff like that, that's different. But you have too many people that will know they have these traumas and do nothing about it, but keep casting the trauma on the person that actually will work with them.
How easy is that to do as a black male? I'm sorry.
It's hard. But what if you're geared to be the mirror? Like, what if your purpose in that person's life is to be their mirror? Are you going to minimize?
Whooping bag though. The mirror and the whooping bag is different. The mirror and the whooping bag is different.
So sometimes people don't know, or people are unaware or not cognizant of what they're going through. So if you're supposed to be that mirror, that's your role, that's your purpose, be that. They may not be able to see something unless they're actually looking at themselves. So you be that reminder. You be the person that holds them accountable. Accountability is key in any relationship, which goes back to the first question: realistic, optimistic. You have to be realistic or optimistic. When giving second chances, so a second chance isn't necessarily like a mindset. Giving second chances is a way of life. I know I'm a Christian. I can't automatically assume God will give me grace and mercy, but I don't give it to somebody else that He created. It just work that way.
I can add on to her.
Do your thing.
Because like you said, like with being in the mirror, sometimes people don't know their triggers or know when like a traumatic event is like reflecting back to them. So it can be a situation to like you are in that position to better understand that person. And if they're in a position to where like they're attacking you in a certain type of way, you can be like, hold on, like, do you realize like what you're doing right now? Because sometimes some people don't even realize.
That's true, but it's how you deliver it to them.
Yeah,
because as black women, you can't just be yelling and you trigger them, and then when they react, then you want to play the victim.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It just goes to like, if you really care about this person and understand them and love them, it's gonna have to come unconditional. It's not a give or take thing. That's right. So just because they're just because they're at you a certain way, you can't be like, oh, I don't love you no more. It's over with. Like it's like you said, communication is key. Like it's like you can sit that person down and be like, okay, am I doing something like personally that's disrupting you? Like, am I doing something that's you feel offended by? And if I am, how can I change that? And are you aware that I'm doing? Because like you said, your past relationship, you could be like, nah, that's what my ex did. But it's like, that's okay, well, I'm doing it too, but I'm not your ex. So, but you still doing the same thing that you was doing with her to me.
Rewind, bring it back. So I initially said it's about learning who you with.
Yeah.
So those conversations in the beginning, learning their childhood, what they went through as a teenager, what they've been through in relationships, being able to understand and empathize with what they've been through. So if you do trigger them, okay, I automatically know that this is because you went through X, Y, Z. What can I do to change my behavior to make you comfortable so I can be your safe space?
So before we go too deep into that, I see he's over there snapping. I'm sure you do, but now it's time to make you uncomfortable. So before we get too deep into that side of it, at the same time, I think from what it sounds like, a lot of women want to be that mirror. But the issue is, you can only be the mirror for somebody that wants you to be that mirror.
Absolutely. That's all I want to say.
It's not about accountability. At the end of the day, the dude can always take accountability and say, yeah, I did that shit. But the thing is, he has to want to change it for you. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, he's just going to keep doing that shit. He'll be like, yeah, but he ain't going to address it.
That's why I said, what if that's your role? It may not be everyone's role. It may not be everyone's place or space. But that comes with knowing the person and knowing yourself. I can't be your mirror if I'm always broken too.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying
you need a full mirror. You don't need a fragmented mirror. Yeah. So if I'm already working on myself, I'm already healing, I'm already growing, I'm already elevating. If I see the king in you and I can speak to the king in you and I know that you're going to feed off of what I'm giving to you, I'm not pouring from an empty vessel, therefore I can be your mirror.
And just like you say, you gotta have those conversations with other people. Just date to date. Nobody want to get to know you. Don't nobody even talk. Exactly. And it's like
they don't. It's what you doing in Good Morning all day.
And part of that is
what you doing. What you doing?
Like I didn't know how you were raised.
Where you at? Oh my God.
How you relationship with your mama? That's the first thing you talk about. Serious. How often you talk to your mama? How you and your mama relationship? Because that's gonna mirror us.
Do you know your father?
Yeah.
Have you had a male figure to show you what it is to be a man?
Right.
Do you know how to budget? Do you know how to plan effectively?
But like she said, it's the way you approach it. Cause I know, like me personally, when I date, I like to like formate like a friend first. Like that'll be my foundation. Like I won't even make it to where like, oh, we're dating because I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me. No, like you gotta be my homie. Like you gotta be my best friend because
so we can
your
have those conversations.
you gonna automatically bring up a story. And then I can formulate in my head like, oh, that's why he like this.
But that man you gotta create that safe place. That man got to know he can trust.
Before we hit
So I
the
got a
next question,
no.
you gotta be equally yoked.
I have a question about this question though. So do foundations necessarily set the tone for second chances, or does it not?
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
This is the foundation. Because when we in the talking stage,
It all depends to me where you're at. The more time invested, the more I might be willing to let you slide.
I'm not gonna say time.
Like if we just like 2-3 days in and you messing up, you gotta go. But like we've been doing this for about 2 years, 3 years, I might be more willing to understand.
long?
Anyway, so longevity.
Why would you talk to somebody for 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, I ain't saying we talking. We can be whatever we doing. We can be married in 3 years. We can be talking in 3 years. Whatever I'm doing.
Hey man, to each his own. To each his own.
That ain't the point. Whatever the title is
Right.
it's about what you're willing to accept. And I might be willing to accept something because I've been, whatever we do, you be my wife, whatever we doing, we agree to do it for 3 years. Whatever that case is, we doing it. So I might accept that after 3 years that I wouldn't accept after 2 days. That's the point.
That makes sense.
So whatever you allow me to be at that point, who knows? But all right, next question. Would you ever consider having a casual, open relationship where both of you all could see other people?
No. Yes.
Right now, yes.
Nah, we friends.
I can't.
I mean, we friends.
Exactly.
I'm about to say not just a relationship. I'm
If
sorry.
it's
I mean,
a
we cool.
relationship, no.
We
But if
cool.
we just dating, chilling, yeah.
Dating and chilling, two different things.
Well, that's what
We ain't chilling.
I had 2 girlfriends. I ain't gonna play that.
Hey, you do you, I do
I mean, I
me.
guess,
From time to time, we
it
get
just
together and do
depends
each
on
other.
When
everybody's
I get
definition
bored,
of
we'll get
dating.
back up. When I get bored, we'll
I think it depends on their level of commitment. That wouldn't work for me.
If it's open, it ain't no commitment.
Well, if you're
If
open,
you're open, you ain't no
Like,
commitment.
yo,
Only thing I'm committed to is that good morning and what you doing.
everybody ain't open.
I guess you're committed to consistently communicating with this person every day, whereas you may not do that with some of the other people that you're dealing with.
Okay, so let me ask you. I need clarity.
Hey, well, I don't have no.
No. I need clarity.
That's not on my resume.
So, are you saying an open relationship as in they're able to be in physical and emotional relationships with other people? Or
This is a general question. Whenever if you would allow one and not
Either
the
one
other,
of them is
it's
kind
up
of
to you. Yeah, either one.
Okay, but what I'm saying is a lot of people focus on making one person everything for them.
Yeah.
When in all actuality, that one person may not be everything for you. They may have 57% of what it is that you need.
Then that's not the person you should be committed
But
to.
what makes it a detriment because they're not 100% there? What makes it detrimental that you say, okay, it's over half, but it's still not enough? Are you ever going to find 65% or more?
I'll say.
If a man told you that, would you be okay with it? He look at you and say, "You ain't everything I need. I need somebody else too."
That's it.
You'd be okay with that?
If that's his truth, absolutely. But
you would be okay with being in a relationship with him and somebody else.
I have the choice
Right.
to stay.
But I'm asking you specifically. Yes
If
or no?
my husband
Yes
came
or
to
no?
me, if my husband came to me and said exactly what you said, I would say, okay, so what do we need to do?
I got
I
a
was
question.
gonna say,
Do you
someone
think he
gotta work
marries
on-
you if
Right.
he feels that way?
Right. That's
I think over time, the things that probably drew you to somebody may fade.
I got a question.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's just like when your grandmama got cheated on 100 times by your granddad. She knew for a fact.
I'm gonna call my grandma after this now. We gonna have to have a conversation.
She gonna tell
Grandparents be married 30, 40, 50 years. Granddad have 4, 5, 6 different outside kids. Everybody sitting
That you
on
meet at the
opposite sides at the funeral. And you say, well, Grandma, why you staying? Because he provided for me. Because he took care of his family. It wasn't necessarily that he had everything that she needed or gave her everything that she desired, but he was consistent.
All right,
Can I
y'all killing these questions, but y'all, it's a lot of questions, and y'all spending like 10 minutes on each question.
I had something to say.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like somebody needs to be 100% of what you need? Why are you not 100% within yourself?
I never said anybody.
Because I ain't dating myself.
But still, you can't.
We need to be 50-50.
So I got a question.
But she said
I got a
57,
question that
you
ties
said
in,
one
and we
around.
going out of order at this
I
point.
asked her, is it okay? I said, if a dude were to tell her that,
right. Next question, because it kind of ties into what y'all talking about anyway. If your love for your partner doesn't grow with time, should you continue the relationship?
No.
Same question we just talked about. So if it ain't working, let it go.
Yeah.
So
if it ain't gonna be 50-50,
so let me ask you this. Let me change this question. If you had somebody who was good enough, like I could marry you and be cool the rest of my life, I'm content.
There's a difference between the right person and a good person.
Bro, I got the person.
So would you risk the person who you could be happy with for somebody who could like complete you? If you knew you would be fine with them the rest of your life.
Listen, bro, that's like.
But you could meet somebody else who potentially be perfect, but you might end up with nobody.
That's like saying you're willing to stay at the same job and get the same pay for the rest of your life and you got to promise that you're never gonna get a promotion. Would you do that?
It depends. If you could pay all your bills and become the rest of your life, or you could go start your own company and go broke.
Bro, no, in this kind of situation, you're more so living paycheck to paycheck. If that's all this is. Like if your relationship is just getting by.
That's true, but honestly, that would be more reason somebody would probably stay. If you live in paycheck to paycheck, you don't have no gap for risk. I can't risk going to do this because if it don't work, bro, I ain't got nothing left to go do something.
All love is a risk.
That's true.
It's nothing but risk.
That's true. So that's the question. Are you willing to risk
out there? It's 100% risk. Even if you double back and talk to somebody you already dealt with, it's a risk.
That's true. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, that's just like if you're content, you're less likely to do that. Than if I had some savings and if this don't work, I can go get another job.
It depends what type of person you are.
Hey, what Rochelle said? My husband got 2 jobs. I quit.
My husband got 6 jobs.
I agree with him. Everything is a risk. But if you just going with somebody that's just okay and you can just live life with, that you can be happy with, but you're not going to be fulfilled, that person may feel the same about you. It's not going to last. Mm-hmm. I think you should always take a risk in love, even if that person is just a good person. Because a good person is not going to always make you happy. But if you just continue, you're going to always wonder. Your mind will always wonder.
Yeah.
But and then if you meet that person that's probably 10% of what you want, just the 10%, you're gonna want that 10%, and then you realize it's only 10% because you start to stay where you were comfortable. Yeah. Just go with what you love. I think people are just too afraid of being alone, which is not that bad. Being alone,
really
y'all bad today. Okay.
That's the problem.
I think one of the biggest. I'm sorry.
No. Because we all desire love, so people would settle for almost anything just to have some type of happiness. Whether it's 3-4%, they don't care. That little ounce of happiness make a difference.
So what's the likelihood of you entertaining somebody that you don't see potential in, number one? And number two, are you necessarily settling if you saw something initially that drew you to them to begin with?
True.
You're settling if you saw it and you get there and it's not there.
You settle once you see it.
If you're content, that means they have something, just not all of it.
Like you're in the desert and you see a vending machine and then you get to it and ain't no damn vending machine. If you still standing there trying to put $1 in that vending machine, you settle. Boo-boo the food. You ain't gonna get no drink.
With this analogy, it's like there's a vending machine there. You keep putting $1 in, but they keep pushing $1 back out. But
damn it, that vending machine don't work or the $1 don't work. Either way, something don't work.
Either way, you're not eating.
Okay,
get the hell on.
But see, to me, I would think you would have the vending machine and you can put $1 in, but you're gonna keep getting Mountain Dew instead of water, what you really need. So, is the analogy really you just putting $1 in and not getting nothing out? Or are you content with drinking Mountain Dew the rest of your life when really need water?
I don't know, because when I started the analogy, the vending machine wasn't even there. It was a garage. So the fact that we ended up with an actual vending machine.
You got the deal.
Alright, next question, y'all. Y'all are killing. I like y'all. Y'all killing it though, man. So, would you forgive your significant other if they told you they slept with someone else after getting drunk?
Yeah, I feel at drawing.
No, because you wanted to do it deep down.
Exactly.
Yeah, that just gave you the boldness to go and get that thing.
You deep down, you wanted to do that while you
So if they cheat, y'all not going for it.
No.
Next question. What if on your wedding day you find out that your partner had an affair? When you confront them about it, they swear it's over and you believe them. The wedding is all paid for and your guests have started to arrive.
I'm blowing up.
Are you calling the wedding off?
Yes. Show.
I see your face and you was just one of those who just said it's over. You looking like, how many people there already?
But I'm gonna enjoy my wedding.
Cause
how you gonna enjoy your wedding if you don't get married?
Because
you gonna say I do? You gonna say I do?
Wait, what part of the wedding? You mean like before the wedding?
Before the wedding, but everybody like sitting down, like the wedding about to start. Everybody there, you gonna pay everything.
I'm eating it. I'm eating the food. I'm enjoying my food.
I don't know. I ain't the most healed person when it comes to stuff like that. I'm showing out.
Are you getting wet? Are you getting married still?
No. I'm showing out.
I ain't getting married, but I'm gonna enjoy what I paid.
Yes. Between the food, the drinks, all that,
It's gonna be a big party.
My dress, all
party.
that, my girl.
It's a family party.
So, if you have constantly cheated on your significant other, do you have the right to be upset if they cheat back on you?
No.
I mean, you can be upset, but it's about the actions that you take. Like, you can be upset, but can you break up with them? It's more of them things where it's like, I feel like you're a coward for that.
Okay.
My grandma always said men can dish it, but they can't take it.
They cannot. I don't think y'all even capable of taking what
I don't think women are. Look,
that's why it's mixed.
Every episode, I mean, I stand up for them. I don't think women can take it. Y'all be having y'all little homegirls, y'all little dude friends. As soon as I'm over here with Keisha, you mad? you can't take what you dish out.
I mean, is it for anybody to take?
Why you gotta ask all them questions? I ain't asking you about you and Andrew. When you get at work, I ain't asking you about you. That's just my work brother, my brother.
Okay, well, Andrew probably giving that 10%. You ain't doing at home.
So why you? Oh, so see what I'm saying? So that's your sneaky ass doing what you do. That's why you feel like I can't be with Keisha because you're sneaking behind. You got a guilty conscience. Like I know if I'm doing
I know
this,
what me and him be talking
right,
about. So
I know what they doing.
I think that's just a bad example. They ain't even no couple to me.
But is it necessarily a guilty conscience or is it a trigger?
I mean,
that's the same. That's the same. That's the same.
It's not the same.
It's the same.
If I've never been a cheater and I don't have any inappropriate relationships, and then I see you all kiki ha ha with this girl, I'm like, okay, well, who's this bitch?
Who is she?
I remember what the last man did. So what's your problem?
Okay,
Why are
next
you worried
question.
about the last
Right there,
man?
hold on. Next question. True or false? Lack of trust always causes jealousy.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
It's not the only cause of jealousy.
But it's,
It is, man.
Yeah.
Some people are just jealous in general.
And like you just said too, like that's a trigger to make that jealousy move on and the next relationship. You can't treat me like DJ because I'm not like DJ. He cheated on you. Don't be bringing that between me and you.
That's when y'all had that conversation.
Speaking of, okay, well,
secure.
but you didn't say let's have a conversation. You said, but he
It don't matter. You controlling your
Why do y'all keep referring to me as LRW3? That's so that's my neighbor who flat out like called me LRW3.
I think it got a nice ring to it.
Hey,
You want me to say Ray? I'm kind of
Hey, it's all good. All right, moving on. So, speaking of bringing up people, would you end a relationship if your new person kept bringing up your old person all the time?
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I have.
Please don't do
I've
that.
experienced that.
Let me ask you this: if you experienced it, were they right with what they were bringing up?
So I can say this.
They were.
No. It was situational.
She ain't know.
Situational.
It's situational. Like,
No, okay, this is why I say this.
like every situation he brought up was true. Like,
No, I'm saying like, okay, the reason why I say it was situational because it's one of those things to where like he kept bringing them up, but it was one of them things that he was like, don't talk to him no more. I said, okay, cool, I'm not gonna talk to him no more. I personally wasn't talking to him no more, but he was double checking. Like he was like one of them, have you talked to him today? Did you like his picture on Instagram?
did you like his picture on Instagram?
No, I had no reason to.
That's a lie though.
Wait,
I'm not saying.
I was saying like the double she lied.
No, I just think it's funny
I didn't say she
how
lied. I just asked.
I think it's funny how at one point earlier in this conversation, all these women were mirrors, and they were talking about how we gotta be mindful of a man's trigger, and now y'all are calling him insecure. Like I just think it's funny how y'all always expected this shit.
Insecure because I took it upon myself to reassure him. Like I'm like, how can I make sure that you don't feel no type of way about
Can
this
insecurities
person?
and triggers sometimes be?
That is, I'm gonna give a female some bail. She is reassuring his insecurity.
At the end of the day, he's still was insecure about the situation.
Yeah.
I dated
and most men that do that, they're doing
that was upset about my husband.
And the boy when
that clearly has been with me for a decade.
I mean,
but he would go look at old pictures.
Did you just say you were dating a man that was insecure about your husband? Did you have a side piece? Is that what you just said?
I'm not doing no
Keep Darius off.
I'm
He
not
was
doing
my
no
husband during those times.
They were separated. They were.
Because Darius, Jesus.
My bad. You just said I was dating a dude that was insecure about my husband. I don't know what
Oh, my then husband. He would look at old pictures, like my Instagram. I don't really use it at all. So my picture started like 2018, 2019, because I stopped using it because somebody hacked it. So he goes to my Instagram and gets mad that he sees pictures of 2018 of me and my husband. We were actually happy during that time.
He wanted you to take him off?
Yeah.
That's too much. I make it easy to cheat on me because I ain't got time. I'm not telling you that. You can flat out cheat on me.
Do you think that's because he said his girlfriend's always cheating on him?
In my situation, he was actually cheating. Cause when I went on the phone bill, I seen the phone number, and it was all added up.
How you got the? Y'all the same phone plan?
We was at the time because we was in a 4-year relationship. So I kept asking him, was he talking to his ex, and he was lying about it. And then one day he was like, hey, I'm gonna send cash out you the money. Here's the login for the account, sign in and pay our phone bill. Okay, cool.
So you took upon yourself
me being nosy, I ain't gonna lie, I did it myself, trying to reassure my feelings. I did look and I found it. He was on the phone with a little heifer for 52 minutes. What do y'all gotta talk for that long?
All the time or just like one conversation?
It was very frequently. That's why we're not together now. Now she pregnant.
With his baby?
Yeah.
So you knew they put about it.
They put some
doing this.
You know, that's talking about it. They were playing what they were going to have at the baby shower.
This is crazy.
Oh, Lord. Next question. What you got to say before we move on?
I like the respect.
She been killing it.
I'm always devil's advocate. So
that's what you supposed to be here.
I love it.
You got your experience, girl.
Okay, so let's get into it.
Oh, Lord. Y'all get comfortable. Y'all just heard that.
Right. I mean, we're going to get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're talking about insecurities. We're talking about triggers. And then we're talking about people being insecure. Are they necessarily insecurities or triggers? Who asked if they go hand in hand? Which one of y'all?
Both.
It was both of you. Okay, so an insecurity is a lack of self-esteem in a specific situation and or event. A trigger is your mental emotional response to a situation that's uncomfortable. So they're very similar, but they're very different as well.
So allow me to ask you something.
But an insecurity can be a trigger.
No, hang on. Can some? Oh yeah, I apologize.
No.
Go ahead.
I have a bad memory, so if I ain't say something, I would have forgot. But is it possible that sometimes an insecurity can be developed based on the traumas that you've had?
And insecurity can be developed.
Therefore, those triggers are leading to the insecurities. You see how they're intertwined sometimes as well?
Y'all argue two things can be true at once. You can be insecure about a trigger. That triggers you to be insecure.
But like I said, they're very similar, but they're very different. So I never negated the fact that they were similar. I never said that they weren't intertwined. Okay. I said they were very similar, but very different. Now, if I'm dealing with an insecurity, there's a different way to handle the insecurity versus handling somebody's trigger. Yeah. So if I triggered you, okay, let's sit down and have a conversation. What is it that I need to do to make you feel secure?
I think a trigger is based off of something that already happened. Insecurity is based off something I think happened.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll do a trigger.
I'll talk to you about a trigger.
But
insecurities,
it's like an assumption.
But somebody can be insecure about something that happened.
So that's just that trigger. A trigger is something that happens, so now you're insecure.
So what she's saying, basically what she's saying is you can't fight insecurity. That's something that person is dealing with.
That's a fact.
Like there's something that they could probably be comparing themselves to that person. And you can't.
You don't need to date.
She's right. So if you're insecure about a specific person, and I've cut off all contact with them, you have tangible proof that I'm not talking to this person. I don't interact with this person. This person has no access to me, and you still ask me about it. There's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing.
Regardless of what the conversations are, regardless of how many times I can tell you there's nothing going on.
Because we can talk about
triggers. That is not a trigger.
I know. She's saying, what else is she?
I get it.
Yeah, it's the same.
Y'all,
at that point, you just need to heal within yourself.
That's what I think. Everybody need to heal before you trying to bring in.
At that point, if you gonna always be assuming stuff, you will never be happy in that relationship.
But sometimes you can't hear what you can't reveal, so you can't see it until that mirror gets in front of you.
See, I'm not trying to
It's not gonna let that mirror.
I'm about to say, you sound like somebody just
Alright, y'all beautiful people started talking circles, man. Let's move this thing forward. Next question. Can exes be friends?
No. Absolutely not.
No.
Yes.
Why they can't be friends?
She's pregnant right now.
They weren't just friends. If you ain't figured that out by now, they weren't just friends. That's your situation. They are not friends. This next question might fit better for you. Can friends with benefits be considered real friends?
Yes.
Can friends with benefits be considered real friends?
Yes.
No, that's a boundary that's crossed.
See, why you
That's a benefit.
That's not a friend.
Exactly.
Right, so if you got a friend with one benefit, they're not your friend.
Okay,
You gotta sneak it.
Exactly. More than one.
Well, what's the
I'm using
benefit?
your car, I'm getting you, and you ain't my friend.
Darius.
That's all I do.
You telling on him?
If that's the only thing I call you for, hey, that's
I don't
a
got
fact.
friends with benefits now, but when I had them, I was using you literally for the benefits. You are not my
As
friend.
somebody who used to live with him, he was not lying. Every time he brought somebody in the house, I had to ask him, what is she doing for you? She definitely had a benefit.
You come pick
That's a sneaky link to me.
No, he had friends
That's
with
friends with benefits.
The benefit wasn't sex though. It was the car, it was the money, it was I don't know.
That's the same thing.
But
But no,
it's an actual friend.
like y'all can talk.
It's an actual friend
Everything,
Like we can cut it off. Like if I get involved with somebody, we cut this off. That's it. You can be friends with
I
benefits.
get what you're saying.
I think you can have a friend benefits because if y'all talk about other things other than sex, then y'all are friends.
Exactly,
But your
y'all
sneaky, but your sneaky link, hey,
Your
I'll
sneaky
only
link,
hit you for that.
What is
Don't text me before 10
in that
p.m.
situation? What's different than your boyfriend or girlfriend? Like, what's different than your significant other?
That's a commitment.
Because you're not a manager and you still at the restaurant. That's your job title.
There's no difference.
I feel like friends with benefits
That's a fact though.
That's single people. Because everybody can't be your friend. Everybody can't be your spouse. Some people you can just sleep with. That's it.
I mean,
so that's
my friend.
it's pointless. Just
I feel like it's pointless.
I mean, at our age now, it's pointless. It's just
If
we having
she-
unnecessary sex. Like,
If she good at the fries,
That's
don't
a
mean
title
she
we
need to run
put
the
on
rest.
it, but you ain't my friend.
That's her ceiling. She your friend with
Do you have any
benefits.
female
She a little bit better than a friend. She ain't gonna be your girlfriend.
Well,
That's
man,
what she
talk-
is.
yeah.
That should be a fact. That's what a friend with
That's
benefits
like
is.
a real female friend.
You don't have a female's perspective that you get, bro.
Here's you have no female friends for real?
Hey, in the comments, ladies, please, somebody put in a friendship application for this brother. He is in need.
Hey, I'm not gonna
He
front.
needs
I
woman's
gonna be
perspective
my
in his
friend.
Like,
life.
I ain't gonna front. I've been with him for years. I don't remember a true friend when I think
No
about it.
friend.
You don't have a female
You just not
friend.
want one?
Never link up
I
with
mean,
him, though.
because look, I mean, I'm
He's
not trying to be a
good.
boastful dude, but like when we
What
talk
happened to
and we be on that friendship type level, it ain't never a friendship.
Gotcha.
It's either going we doing some stuff on a low sneaky link, or I'm really getting benefits from you. You driving me somewhere, you helping me.
So you genuinely just like never had a relationship with a person like you was like, I just value this relationship.
Like as far as friendship?
Yeah. As with the opposite sex.
No sir.
Okay.
And that's just me though.
That's
I
why I
mean,
believe
if y'all are out there and y'all want to be friends, I would love it because
Well, not my feelings hurt.
What benefit you got from her?
No.
What benefit you got from her?
y'all, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
plead the fifth. Next question. Next question. Next question. Your Honor, that's disrespectful.
So even outside of this, we have like real life, real world conversations.
Yeah, we don't have-
but we ain't never have no kind of dealings like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
It depends what he
But-
consider a friend.
But
He
even
might
right,
be
I was about to
cool
say, even then, we were cool and we talked about stuff, but we weren't friends.
Ooh,
A friend. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm being dead ass serious.
Okay, so tell me what a friend is.
A friend to me is somebody I can call on no matter what.
Did that.
Oh, I don't like you,
She on you, boy. She
On your ass.
She on you.
He did say just
You
plead
was-
the fifth and go to the next question.
He did.
He tried
to.
No, since you want to go down swinging, you about to go down swinging.
Hey, look, I already got a black eye. I'm about to get to
saying.
If he want to get knocked out, let me get knocked out.
But look at it like this. Like when I was local, we talked. We had mutual
you
people
global
that
now?
we talked to.
Oh, you
but,
global now?
Like in Atlanta.
Hey, when I was down there with you,
It was different. That was different.
do you see who I be with now? When I was local, but you know, I'm all across the globe
I ain't
now.
wrong for it because did we not have whole not even just me and you on some? It was like collective, but what
Yeah.
we was.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot him some bail just because y'all had good conversation. We all had good conversation. Now don't mean everybody here for real.
It's not good conversation though. If you spending time in my house,
Mm.
we're
You spend time in my house. Everybody spend time in my house right now.
no. On multiple occasions.
He going out bad.
It's for him.
And I'm
I'm saying is you can't necessarily say that you've never had a female friend. You just maybe never.
But like, look, the whole conversation we all been having. Your opinion. My status of a friend is not yours.
So that's why I'm asking.
You know what I'm saying? How you look at a guy.
For you.
Right. How you look at a guy and you be like, that's my friend. I might not look at that person and be like, that's my friend. I valued everything you did for me, talked to me about being at your house.
But that didn't necessarily
mean we were friends because it wasn't a day-to-day basis where I can really just rely on you like that. That's my definition as a friend.
You need consistency.
Yeah, I really need that. I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's just me though.
So it was too inconsistent. That's what you're saying.
It's like you could have been a friend if y'all
I got a question. What did you do for her?
I ain't her friend.
I was just delete that shit.
No, I didn't. He was babysitting my babies when I had to go to work.
It sounded like y'all.
That sounds like some friends
He
shit.
was my friend.
No, you just don't want no friends.
I think you look
Hey, I'm gonna shoot some bail
I
though.
think you look at best friends and that's just your friend. Like you have best friends that you can call on for everything, and then you have lower level friends, but y'all still friends.
I don't call those friends
Female
either.
friends.
Like I got brothers and then
That's why I said
I got
he
people I know.
Yeah, see like how he's saying. I think that's what it is. I think like growing up as a male, like you really protect like who's really around you. Like I don't call him my friend. I don't call him my friend. I wouldn't say they're my best friend. I wouldn't say they're my best friend. Hold on.
Who was your best
Who is your
friend?
best friend if it's not me? Hold on.
Nigga, y'all my brothers.
Nah, who is your best friend? Hold on, this is a whole new conversation.
Now this is getting ridiculous.
I don't have best
Hey man,
friends.
your light
Hold
skin
on.
showing. Chill out.
No,
Your light skin showing. Chill out.
no.
I beg of you.
Hold on, I'm with her now. Cause everything a best friend would be.
You always got.
Look, you definitely know your best
I thought it was too.
Okay, and why we on it, right or wrong? Every single time we was together, it was always, oh Ray, me and Ray, we finna go bowling. Me and Ray.
Every time you call me, I came through,
Bro.
I'm gonna call Ray because I need such and such.
I'm mad. The first thing she said was, "Me and Ray finna go bowling."
I need to know who.
Bro date.
I need to know who is above me.
Bro.
Probably there
Look
too. I
at
can't
it,
talk
bro.
shit.
Like I said, as a man, like I'm not putting no best
Who is
friend.
above me, man? You talking in circles.
Alright, look, nobody, nigga. Goddamn. Delete all this shit. Delete all this shit.
Forget this, man.
Hey,
God,
there's
God.
nobody above you, but I'm just saying, like,
God.
I don't be like, hey, Ray, my best friend. You my brother.
Hey,
But everybody know who you
Hey, it
are.
sounds like he's saying it breaks guy code to say best friend. That's what
But
he's
you
trying
did
to
say
say.
it. You was like, no lie, like from high school on, like Ray
Your
would
voice?
been my best friend.
That what I
like,
sound like?
Whatever, like it didn't. Like, bro, did that for me. Like that's my best friend. That's my brother.
And we
So
know
you say it both.
we know
But
we
I
can
was
believe
like,
her because she's your female friend.
Next
Next question.
That's your female friend that you
Next
might
question.
even have.
And she did your voice and everything.
Hey, if I ain't your best friend, then she ain't your friend. Tired of this. But hey, I appreciate that conversation with my brother Aaron and Darius. Anyways, and Darius, you heard me.
Alright, so with that, well, I got a homeboy, he was slick lived by this, but he was like, we was just talking one day, he was like, how you know you love your girl if you ain't never cheated on her? I was like, huh?
That's a crazy.
That's some nigga logic.
That's a crazy ass question.
It might be
So, like when he was breaking it down, he was like, cause with me, like, if I cheat, if I don't feel bad, then I don't love her. But if I feel bad, I was like, bro.
Alright, so now I want you to go back to your homeboy. I want you to fuck him up. I want you to ask him this. First thing that came to my mind was, alright, and bro, I hope you don't get canceled for this. How you know you ain't gay if you ain't tried it? Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, at a certain point, you gotta say certain shit. Certain point, you just ain't gotta try certain shit.
Yeah, he don't have to actually cheat on her. Like, at no point, so he ain't feel bad when he hopped in the car. He was on the way over there. Like, no point. Like, damn, I'm
I
my
think
girl.
he's probably not sure in his feelings. He probably don't trust his feelings.
So
I think because I think if you love
you can be
somebody,
sad and not regret it afterwards. Like, damn, somebody be pissed.
Secure with it.
So have you ever regretted cheating on somebody?
I don't cheat on nobody.
How you gonna just assume my man's cheated? First of all, we not asking questions.
I've been cheated on. Now, don't get me wrong. When I found out I got cheated on, I wish I returned the favor. But I ain't never cheated on nobody.
Yeah, because when I get in a relationship, I'm not there.
let's get a poll. Who's cheated before?
We gonna do a poll. Alright, yes,
We'll do a
I
poll.
regretted the hell.
I mean, in high school, I
You
didn't
regret it?
I just told you
I cheated.
I did cheat. I cheated.
All y'all cheated. See, I'm the type. I won't even date you if we not there. Cause I know I ain't gonna cheat on you. So if I ain't there to where I don't want to cheat on you, I'm just not gonna date you and I'm keep doing me.
Right.
So we never gonna get there.
I mean, it's good philosophy,
I
but
was
then you fuck
younger.
around and you meet somebody
Back
that you
in
want
the
to take
days.
there with. and
But
you
the whole
shit
reason I
already.
said I don't think it's a lack of love or lack of respect because you know the percentage of men that actually cheat and end up like having a wake up moment, like when you in the fire and you. Okay, I'm referring this because they were geared toward the men. Because I just raised my hand and admit that I cheated, so I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is the percentage of men who actually have a oh shit moment when they actually cheat and get caught and they don't do it again because that initial fear like oh I might lose her.
And now I have more respect for her. Now I have more respect for her, and I have that, and I'm not gonna do it.
But it can't happen before you.
Allow me
It
to
can't
say
happen
something.
before you because I might have cheated on her and regretted it. But how I know I'm gonna feel the same if I cheat on you?
Allow me to
this
say
the
something
thing.
that I've
Okay,
always
I
said to my
just-
sisters, any girl that I've like talked to about any kind of relationship, even girls that I've been with. At the end of the day, you can tell a dude, you can tell if a dude wants you based on one thing. If you have an issue with him, like we all say, how much vulgarity is allowed on here?
I mean, I prefer you not cussing.
All right, so we all say, you know what is
sprinkle
power.
a little bit in there, prove your
You know what I'm
point.
saying? We all say, you know what is power. Like, think about it. More often than not, the entire relationship is started off the engagement by who approached who. So the dude already let you know up front, I'm interested in you, and now I have to wait on you to let me know that you're interested back.
That depends on personality.
But hang on, right quick. This is what I'm getting to. If you have a problem with a dude, cut him off. If he corrects his actions, he really wants you. Like at the end of the day, he'll let you know based on what he's doing. If he don't really care about you like that, he gonna let you go.
But
He
that's what
gonna
I'm
do what he
saying.
wanna do. He gonna keep it moving.
That's a fact, because I've had some females, we got one argument, we don't talk again. I got others, I go back and forth all day with you. Complicated but long-lasting relationship better than many short and easy ones.
No.
I don't like complicated. I don't like being confused.
I think when I say complicated, like y'all might break up or whatever y'all got going on. Like somebody asks you, hey, what's up with you? Y'all been together forever.
I think sometimes we hear certain words and it's so associated with negative stuff. We put a negative notation on it. Complicated, not connotated.
I whispered it to her.
The word belongs to them. No, you
Hey, I try to let them have these.
Bro, give me a dictionary, bro. I'm still messing up. But yeah, so
I can't spell, but I can say it. I won't text it to you, but I can say it.
You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. So like we do that kind of stuff, and it's like just because they say complicated don't mean automatically negative. It just means that he might have a tug and pull with his job, or you might have a tug and pull with something going on, and y'all just gotta work it out. It don't mean automatically, oh nah, he cheating, she cheating.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good perspective. Work it out.
Yeah.
That's the first time they gave you a kudos this whole episode.
That's the first time you deserve it.
I just take a moment to actually give you recognition for that. That's a pivotal moment.
Well, you know, he don't got no friends here, so it's not like.
And we right back on you.
I would help you, but you already know.
I'm gonna have to start using best friend.
It depends on what you mean by that.
Well, y'all stay in a bad relationship if the sex good.
Yeah. I was there for 4 years.
Nah, that's a fact though, but I
Is this the one? Is this the hold on? Is this the one who got the baby on the way?
it had to do with love.
Whoever she agreed with you as well.
That's my rationalization. I was like, bad sex
Whoever
will
he
keep you
is,
with bad
yeah.
people.
Still
I mean, good sex will keep you with bad people.
And clearly she agreed.
That's my rationalization when I tell people like when they talk about sex, like sex has to be right.
Because good sex will keep you with the wrong people.
Because it's tied
Just
to
for that.
an emotional connection.
Just for that.
Tacos.
Man, what?
Right. It had you doing the stupidest
Yeah.
stuff.
So what happens?
Sure did.
So
That
what
you get in the
happens?
car and get mad at yourself about it.
I just want to
But time they text you. Right at we on it.
I just wanna
Yeah,
play
because
devil's
I hit me like, well, come down here to Fort Valley. Here I am.
And then you driving to Fort Valley.
You want a Fort Valley?
He ain't even coming to you. You
He
driving
ain't
to
give
Fort
you no
Valley.
gas money. He ain't he ain't texting.
No,
Let me
his
know when
car
you make it
was on
home.
my cash app, the live.
I mean, I just want to play devil's advocate.
So he didn't
because
send you gas money. You just took your own.
These are also
Yeah,
some of the
just make
same
you
young
drive.
ladies who voice their opinion on saying just having sex with somebody just to have sex with them is pointless. Where it sounds like you wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody unless the sex is good. You'll stay in a bad relationship. I said some. I said some. I just said some. Because I mean, like, if you ain't just, if you ain't out here just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying,
Because
getting a
that's
freak
been my
on.
sex. We gotta
What you with
build
somebody
some
doing
type
sex
of
with?
connection first.
Yes.
I was gonna say that too.
I'm denying sapiosexual. If you ain't got no intelligence, you stupid, we ain't fucking.
If you,
Yeah, but I had somebody sapiosexual in the other side one day. So the sapio didn't matter. It didn't matter for that. You heard me, guys?
Hey, whoever she talking about, get in contact with me.
Please don't.
Hey, he gonna sit there and his girl gonna sit there. First off, she lying about them 4 years. Question, but since y'all want to talk about who is off limits when it comes to your
If
friendship?
we in a relationship, it's different.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Man,
That
that take me back to something we said earlier. Ain't nobody at my bridal party even checking.
Yeah,
That's
You know,
exactly.
I'm
It shouldn't be like that.
Like with me and
I
my
mean, even if you
homeboys,
just
Hey, y'all hold on.
say,
Y'all hold on. I'm saying
with
games.
me and my homeboys, it's like it's certain girls you know. not
Yeah,
to
it's
talk
like
to.
guys, all
Yeah, they
guys.
off limits.
Like it's about like, cause guys, I mean, let's be real, guys, we change females too often. I can't tell you not to talk to every female I done talked to, cause ain't nobody gonna be able to talk to nobody. But we all as guys, we got about 3 or 4. But I will punch you in your face if I see your name on her phone. Like, let's be real. Everybody else, hey, do your thing.
I got like a good one.
You got.
Well, you've only had 2 girlfriends, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't do.
You got one, but the other one, if you seen it, you probably still be upset. Not because you want her, it's just like, nigga, why?
What about baby mama?
Wait, are you talking about?
Baby mama,
two
baby
girls?
daddy? Yeah, baby mama's baby daddy. That's weird, bro. Like,
That's completely off limits.
again, only and that go to my brothers though.
Yeah,
Like, if we just friends,
awkward.
yeah,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If I don't owe you, you don't owe me. So I wouldn't be surprised. But it's like 4 people I call my brothers. No, you can't talk to them. Everybody else, I can't tell you not talking to my baby mama because I might talk to yours if I want to. So that's just being real. But the 4 guys, like my brothers, I'm not talking to your baby mama. Don't talk to mine. Same thing. So like, if you don't owe me, I don't owe you. But if you owe me, I owe you. That's kind of everybody else free game.
I don't care about my baby daddy stuff. Y'all should y'all.
See, guys different though, man.
You ain't talking to my baby mama.
See,
But see,
hey,
hey,
no, that's too awkward, bro. Cool, yeah.
But what we're talking about here is the difference in the way that we look at, especially with cheating. So like the reason y'all feel that way more so is because y'all have that emotional attachment often, whereas with guys, it can genuinely just be physical, and that's why they can get past so easily.
That's a fact. That's why I
the
said
physical
like, hey,
connection.
like shit, bro.
But some guys be lying too.
That's his fault.
They do be
Say they
lying.
don't care. That's not on
Yeah,
you.
and they really do be caring. They be tender.
And that's because
that be on him though. And if you can't keep it real with your brothers, you can keep it real with. Like you can act tough with everybody else, but like, I'm about to talk to her. Hey man, don't talk to her.
I had friends that done did it.
How close were y'all though? How close were y'all though?
I considered, well, it's 2 of them that did it. The
2?
first one, I consider her my best friend. She did it with an ex. Then the second one, she did it with somebody I was currently talking to.
When y'all talking or dating?
Me and the guy.
Yeah.
The second guy, no, but we ended up dating.
Hold on. Did you know they were talking when y'all started dating?
I mean, that was my best friend.
Yeah, you gotta hold
She
yourself
knew
accountable,
exactly. No, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the guy. Like, did you know about the guy talking to her and then y'all dated after?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what it was saying. It was saying like, you know, you tell your best friend everything. So I let her know like how I felt about him. She gonna know, your friends gonna know how you feel about a guy and you like really into them. So I let her know like how I felt about him or whatever. But I was just like, you know, you gonna always exaggerate to your friends like da 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 da. So I was like, but I'm not finna like put myself on them. Like if you want me, I'm not finna just yeah. So I let him do his thing. So she knew, like, you know, if your friend like somebody, you know him, you like, oh, okay, this the dude, cool, that's how it's supposed to be. But apparently, like, when we all got together, he got her number. So at that point, I was like, well, y'all got it, because he not mine. I mean, you know, like you said, I look at the friend, you know how I felt about him, and you know how that'll make me feel, but at the end of the day, that's not my guy. And he can do what he want to do. So I let y'all have it. But the thing was, the same way I was talking about him, she started talking about him. So that's what made it a little.
So are y'all still
different?
friends?
Yeah, we're still friends.
What?
So you knew this and then dated the guy.
So, well, we're gonna fast forward to that. So, they had their little thing or whatever, and then me and the guys, we had like fell out, but he was like my best friend. Like we was real close before it even happened or whatever. Me and the boy. Or whatever, so we was still talking.
Of the opposite sex.
Oh my gosh, it was like friends with benefits then.
Oh,
so we was still talking or whatever, but we wasn't doing nothing. And then he had told me that like he was like, well, I really like you. I want to make you my girlfriend. This and third. So then I was like, well, you gotta tell her that because I'm not gonna want to have a conversation. I'm not the guy.
So hold on, I'm gonna call you out, Queen, respectfully, because he told you ahead of time, and then y'all got together. Now, one of my original questions at the wedding, you ain't marrying him, but y'all can date. That's the same situation.
Yeah. Wait.
Remember with the wedding, like, yo, I cheated, but now I want to be with you. You still get married? He said no.
That's not cheating though.
It's not, but it's still a weird situation.
No, it's definitely a weird situation. No, it ain't cheating. Now it's different if we was together. If me and him was together, and then my friend got involved.
I'm wrong.
But since we wasn't together, it was more like okay, you got it.
So I got a question.
It was the
Do you
violation
bring
of
men
getting
around your friend now?
I mean, if they were just friends with benefits, literally.
Okay.
How did he violate?
Do you bring men around your friend
You
now?
know-
Because
you
you
know-
know how she
you know-
is.
Yeah, okay, so
You know what he doing.
it's
And
one
what I
of
wanna
the
do with
things
her
where
ain't what I wanna do with
since
you.
I know how she is, it's not that I don't bring them around her. It's just like you know how to navigate that more. Like you get what I mean? Like it's just one of the things where it's like I just
personally,
want.
I can't be friends with somebody I can't bring my man around.
No, which is true, but like I said, people. So we had a conversation about it. It's not like it was she don't know how I feel about it. It's not like I felt like, we actually had a conversation. I was like, well, I'm still interested in him, even when y'all was talking, even though I played it cool, like, whatever. Because we was best friends. And she was like, well, I wish, like, y'all would have let me know what was going on. I was like, I ain't know that at the end of the day, I still would be with him. Like you said, you don't know how you're going to react to a situation until you in it. I could have easily said, I would never date you because you talked to my friend. But I was in that situation and I still liked him. So I was like,
even swap ain't a swindle.
I still dated him.
I told y'all my situation.
That's why I said, I had people that got on to me about, about the situation as far as my friend doing that to me, but I still call her a friend.
Yeah.
He makes her happy, so hey.
So funny.
But
it's enough for me because I don't beg though none of my friends. Like I'm big
the
on that
same
shit.
way. And I'm the same way. I'm very big on that too. But my thing is, I just can't. Like I don't know. When it comes to like sisterhood, I just can't let a guy. But you, like I said, you learn how to navigate. Like you said, the way you approach it. It'd just be way different when it comes out.
Look at what you just said. She felt some type of way because she was like, y'all could have let me know, blah, blah, blah. People nowadays want you to be cool with shit they know damn well they won't be cool with.
Right. That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
I can't do it.
Anybody got any announcements, anything they want to say? That somebody pay you to promote something? I don't care. This your moment to get it off, or we all just sitting here real quick.
I'm actually doing a single parent sponsor for prom. So anybody that needs wigs or bundles for the prom, I will be sponsoring the hair. My best friend Isha Durham will be doing the makeup free of charge, and my brother Bart Howard at House of Faze will be doing the haircut for the guy. Everything is free of charge. My shop is located off of Russell Parkway, 4501, Suite 2, Russell Parkway in Warner Robins, Georgia. We're right off the interstate by Buc-ee's.
Hey man, that's dope. Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
That's dope.
Anybody else? Announcements, shout outs, anything you want to do, man?
Artistic Ascension is now taking on clients. We are a vocal collective, so anything from live performance to vocal lessons, studio arrangements, vocal arrangements. You let me know, you holler at me.
That's what's up.
Oh, I got one more now.
Do your thing. It's your moment.
My bad. I also have rental property available. So anybody that's looking for suites, office spaces, contact me at Lucy Felder on Facebook. Please contact me before 8 p.m. because I do not respond to messages after 8 p.m. So just letting you know that. Thank you.
Oh, snap, man. What's up? Anybody else? Shout outs? Anything like that?
I mean, I do got on Almost Human shirt. They on Instagram _AH Apparel. So
You make shirts?
I don't. Okay. This is my classmate. Okay. He does shirts.
Speaking of classmates, Sarion loves local rapper artists. Y'all hit him up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Teach that new tape drop. Anybody else, man? It's y'all moments. Now, I might be incorrect, but I think both people on these couches got YouTube. And we this video's going on YouTube. Y'all ain't.
I haven't dropped a YouTube video.
Oh yeah, he goes there.
I'm not even gonna promote that. But y'all can check out my new 2 artists, Bam Bam. He just dropped his single. I forgot what it's called.
I ain't seen it. It's hard though. I don't know the name. I ain't gonna lie.
He just dropped his single Dirty Dan, and then my other artist are done. He's coming out with a project very soon, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Anybody else? Anything else? Alright, if these great people have nothing else to say, my name is Lawrence Ray, and this was the Rose Guard. Damn, now hold on. Hey, I'm so used to the Rose Guard. Hold on. Damn, I'm all in the wrong series. If these great people have nothing else to say, my name is Lawrence Ray, and this was the Talk to Me Nice podcast, and we are done.